Okay.
That's hot, baby.
I'm all in, yeah. I'm all in, yeah. I'm all in, yeah. Let me talk my shit. I do it big. When it come to this, I'm all in. I can never quit. Gotta play to win. Gotta represent. I'm all in, yeah. Little bitch, I'm from the always 10. Just touched down like I scored 6. She chose me like #1 pick. Safe at home by the way I slid. Then I'm out. Yeah, I did. Mickey Man on how I switch. And boy, you know this shit ahead. It's out the park. It's over the fence. Used to hear them talking shit, but now they wanna be us. Prime time high, I came in here and shook the league up. Ay, stomping with the crew, I roll with dogs and leaders. And they can't check me, feel like cheetah. Better get your speed up. And I'm fresh up out the freezer, I'm ice tray cold. From a place we hit OH, boy, you better say I mean, there's way too many greats. How could I ever pick a GOAT? Michael Jeffrey, LBJ, and RIP to 24. No time to kick it, I'm getting...
The All In Sports Podcast is sponsored by DNC Commercial Construction, Brimflex Designs, Homie Construction, Scotty Williams Racing, and Bob's Flavors. Welcome to the All In Sports Podcast, Season 5, Episode 9. All sports, all balls, all bets, all the time. The All In Sports boys are back. I'm Nick.
I'm Fees.
I'm JP.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Chuck.
It's race week at Eldora. Stick around.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! Are you serious? Are you serious? De La Cruz, right center. Could he go three? It's a cycle!
Williams Motorsports by Grapple back to home. Grapple, we did it, Grapple! We did it!
What it do? Welcome back, everybody, in the 781. And if you don't know what the 781 is, it's our followers on our Facebook page, which continues to grow because of you, the All In Nation. Dude, I about choked on my spit in the intro. Did you guys?
That was weird. I was the only one clapping there for a second.
Did you guys hear me about choke when at the intro? Yeah, it was fun. I took a drink and then like, whoopsie.
I made a face at it.
yeah. Anyway, this episode will be available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music Thursday morning at what time, fellas? 9 a.m. Yes, of course. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It is.
Yes. Oh, how are we? If you guys are enjoying what you're watching and you guys just tuned in, make sure you like and share because we can't grow without you, and we appreciate everything you guys do. So please like and share. Also, if you're feeling generous, Cash App is in the green below, so just search us in the search bar on Cash App.
I'll be happy to let you know our Cash App is down to 0.
Yes, it is. It is because
we had money in there though. Thank you.
Yes, we donated $155 to Scotty Williams for some new mud covers. So let's give Scotty a hand. He'll be on here just shortly.
Yes,
We Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which we are live on YouTube right now. So shout out to YouTube for having us. Thank you so much. Then follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. We are streaming on Twitch, and we are streaming on Kick as well as Facebook. And like we said, we are on YouTube as well. And we do have a few shout outs today. So let's start off with our boy Chad. He's having a boy, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He's got 2 already. He's got 2 girls. And now he has a boy, and all we can hope for here at this table is he's more athletic than Chad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There we go.
So, not hard.
Not hard, baby. We're just kidding, Chad, baby. It's all love. We're so happy for you, brother. You've come so far, and we love you, man. So big shout out to you. Also,
Great dude.
my daughter turns 9 tomorrow. So I am going to be a father of a 9-year-old. So with all my heart, happy birthday, Harper. From us here at the All In Sports Podcast. Let's give Harper a hand.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Once they hit the double digits, then it's when we can.
Max Bowser in the chat said mud covers, baby.
Mud covers, baby. All right, and then we have one more birthday to shout out, right?
Yeah, so old Tim Christensen.
Yeah, let's give him a hand. Happy birthday, Tim. We appreciate you.
I don't know if Tim's in the chat right now or
Probably not yet.
Hey, when he pops in, we'll do it again. That's right.
We'll hit him.
So, all right. So, let's give everybody a hand. Let me just shout it out. Chad, Harper, and Tim. So we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. I got 2 questions of the day to get us warmed up. First one. If you could have a lifetime supply of something for the rest of your life, what would it be?
So I feel like we should
Can I say what your
I feel like
answer
we should
would be?
take money out of it.
Right.
Eddie, go ahead, brother.
Can I say what your answer?
Go ahead.
Insulin.
Insulin?
I say we take money out
Yeah.
of it, right? Like you can't say
Like
money.
that would take
Obviously.
a big fucking lift off your shoulder is what I'm saying.
Yeah, money.
Money
You
out
can't
of it,
say money. No
for
money.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Um,
no.
It's between 2.
But that would be money.
So
In essence.
insulin was my number 1 answer,
Yeah.
and then second coming in the rear with that I would really, really prefer, and I just miss it so much, is my peach nectarine Red Bull.
Oh, yeah.
Come back to daddy, please.
And you thought I was going to say that. Nope, but I guessed the other.
Yep. All right. What about you, Fees? It's tough.
Somebody in the chat said
Buds. I'm with Max
Yeah,
because like
that's up there too.
Yeah.
You're
mean,
saving a shit ton of
that's-
money, like just not.
that's awesome. You know what I mean, that's a good time. That was the first thing my mind went to. Like
Right.
obviously money. Like
Right.
money would be it, but if we take money out of the picture, it's
Man, lifetime supply of anything.
Okay, so let's say you say Buds.
yeah.
I'll say. We're doing a group effort now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So all
I'll get,
5
I'll
of
get
us-
Rillos.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh man. I'll get gummies since you're gonna get the Rellos. I guess I'll have to get the gummies since you're not getting the gummies.
Don't let Eddie get lighters because he'll just pick all white lighters.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this boy always has a white
Ooh,
lighter.
It's,
But yeah,
you know why?
so-
It's because the same lighter lasts me for like 8 months.
Because it's bad luck.
That's why.
Yeah. All right. What would you choose? You said Buds.
I'd probably go that. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's probably other things that are.
I was
smarter.
thinking food just
Yeah,
right off the rip.
same.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Max.
But yeah.
Gas.
Yeah.
Gas is good.
Gas is a good answer. Yes.
Gasoline, brothers.
Until
Then I could do whatever the fuck I... No, fuck, not until
they
nothing.
make it
No, it's
obsolete,
not.
and then
It's
you're
not
like,
gonna
"What am I doing with all this goddamn gas?"
It won't happen.
I have so
because-
much gas, but I don't know what
because
to
the
do with it.
electric cars have to run off the generators that operate on fucking gas.
True.
So,
You're right.
yeah,
You're
go
right.
ahead, smart guy. Yeah.
Chuckles. What about you, brother?
I'm getting the Rillos.
Oh, that's right. He's getting the Rellos. Oh yeah.
Me and Chuck are hanging out for the rest of our lives.
So it's gonna cost
friends
So
forever.
it's gonna cost you $700 basically.
It's like
JP
we're-
said food. Max.
All right. So this one is for the first. This is the first poll of the day. All right, guys. You ready for the second question? Did you see it?
No.
All right. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100
Now, did you say
Du-
a whore-sized duck?
horse-sized
Okay, I was
duck
wondering.
or 100 duck-sized horses?
That's tough.
So 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
If you would have
I
said
think
like
it would be more fun to fight the
horse-sized,
100.
like,
Like you
goose.
could just run around and punt kick them.
I would take the 100.
They might be throwing 4.
Max
What
said
now?
gas bud. Gas bud.
What
What now?
if it was?
Oh man.
He said a duck, but if it was a
Goose? You're taking the horses.
I'm taking
Yeah.
the mini horses.
Hey,
It
it
might
can
be
be,
the fucking
it can be a
geese for
goose.
me.
It can be a
might
goose.
take I might take the mini horse. Do we get anything?
No,
What
you're
do we
fighting.
take?
You're fighting either
Like,
one
this
duck-sized
is-
horse.
But what I'm
or
saying
one-
is, do we get to carry anything with us, or is this
It's
it?
it's
That's all we
combat,
got.
brothers. Hand-to-hand combat.
Okay. Well,
So, are you fighting the 1 horse-sized duck or the 100 duck-sized horses?
oh, I'm definitely fighting the one item. In that aspect.
I think I got
If
to
I had
take
a
on
baseball
the
bat,
horse-sized duck.
if I
as
had a
well.
ball bat, I'm
don't.
taking
You ever heard
on
the
the
saying?
100.
It's a duck though.
Mess with the honk, get the bonk. Like, are you messing with that?
Yeah, bro. It's just a duck. He's only got 2 legs.
Bro, he
He's
can
not-
fly.
he's not a
He
goose.
can fly.
Well,
Can
let
he,
him
though?
fly
Dude,
then. See ya.
that thing flying?
out.
That thing flying?
What's he doing up there? I'm down here.
I'm kicking the
Fuck
shit out of
him.
some horses, brother.
He ain't
What are they
getting
gonna-
that high up there if he's
man,
horse-sized.
Yeah, until,
What's he
until,
doing? Who
until one of them
cares?
hoof you in the shin like twice, and you're
Right.
like, "Yeah, fuck these guys. I'm not
One
kicking
jumps
them.
up and
I'm
hits
not
you in the
kicking them
nuts.
anymore.
I'm done. All right, so Max says those little horses will probably fuck you up.
Yes,
And
same.
Chad said, what kind of
Yes.
duck though? Let's just, a big ass duck. I mean, shit.
I mean, a mallard's
horse-sized.
probably
The
like
horses-
damn near the biggest, right? There's no like. There's
What
no
if and then
Budweiser
what if the
duck.
horses created like a pyramid and then they're kicking you in the face?
Can we
They're not
chat
just kicking
GBT
you in
this
the
question?
shins. What?
Can you put this question in chat?
I guess.
I can do
My thing is though,
It's pretty
is
easy.
if it's
The
a
duck.
if it's a horse-sized duck, it's not flying very high. What is a fucking dragon duck? No,
Bro,
it's not. Fucking
It can
flying.
fly as high as it wants.
It's fucking a horse.
but
though.
a
It's the
duck-
size of a
bro,
horse.
in this
How
wings-
high is that bitch gonna
Oh,
fly?
Have
bro.
you
duck-
ever seen a fucking Pegasus, son?
But what I'm saying is
Bro.
the duck can't just like soar off
It's
into
not
the
like
fucking outer space.
It
type
can fly
shit.
just like a normal duck can because that's what he's used to.
it's
It's
a-
a
so
big
they
ass
can
so
fly
wing.
like
1,000
so it can
pound
fly
duck.
like 7,
Yeah, that's
8
crazy.
feet off the ground. No,
No, it can fly.
It can fly higher.
It can fly.
I know.
Yeah, it can fly.
What do you
A
want me to ask?
1,000-pound duck will be able to fly.
Yes,
The winner is the
Apparently.
horse-sized duck.
it is.
Yeah.
Like as in,
Barring a highly coordinated horse swarm attack on its eyes or underbelly, the massive duck dominates with sheer power and reach.
oh,
So the
they're
duck.
fighting each other. I thought we were fighting.
No, we're no. It's us. It's us.
do you want me
a
to have
human,
it?
one human,
Say what?
or are we like gang fighting
Here we
this
go
bitch?
again.
Like what's going on?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
us,
David,
or
you
is it
said-
us?
David, you said, "What's the limit on flying?" And then he just said, "Fees."
yeah. Planes can fly. They're pretty big.
I'm just saying. Planes have fucking
Ducks
jet
migrate. They
engines.
can fly. Yes,
They
I
have
know.
jet
Scott, I was
engines.
But
just
yeah,
saying.
so essentially, yes, it'd be a dragon.
We're not. Hold on. Time out.
It broke it.
I'm not saying that ducks can't fly. I'm saying a horse-sized duck is not gonna fly
Yeah, not
as
across the
fucking
country.
high and as smooth as a regular
Oh, it's
size
gonna fly
duck.
higher.
Scott, I'm
No
telling
shot.
you,
It's gonna be
a
up there with
horse-
the planes, dog.
A horse like a Clydesdale-sized duck does not fly and migrate. I promise. It migrates wherever the fuck it finds warmth for the time being because it's not carrying its fat
I've
ass
got
that far.
D&D style
That's just how it goes.
ratings for the horse.
Oh my god.
It's got a HP of 200. The horse-sized duck.
The horsepower.
Okay.
And
fuck.
its special attack is the Quack of Terror.
Oh, we're good.
Quack.
It's over.
So everybody's fighting the duck then.
I'm
Nope.
fighting that fucking.
Not
thing.
me.
Yeah. You're taking the horses, the
Yep.
mini horses.
Yeah.
I
oh,
just
yeah.
you
No,
can,
dude,
you can
you
keep
take
it on the
one.
ground. You can keep them on the ground.
Listen,
Let me ask you
ChatGPT
something. Have you ever
says-
walked
Listen.
into a park with 100 ducks and been scared?
No.
We'll make them
100 geese,
less
yeah.
mobile and
Yeah.
easier to punt over and shit. They're not as mobile as ducks.
Can I ask everybody
Tiny
a
little
real
horses,
question?
You can
A 5 to
annihilate
6
100
foot
of those
tall
Has
at the
anybody-
back, like a horse, possibly 8 to 9 foot total height with head and neck. All right,
Has
could
anybody?
weigh 4 to 1,000 pounds depending on muscle and fat.
Oh
density.
my-
It's like fighting
The
Kimbo
beak is
Slice,
now
man.
massive, potentially capable of crushing and causing serious blunt
Yes.
trauma. Wings, even if it can't fly, its wings would be powerful enough to knock a human down. And its feet would be webbed but huge, could trample you. And its temperament, real ducks can be really aggressive and territorial.
Max said he does versus battles all the time like this in chat. I really
I
believe
can see it. I can
Let
see
me
it.
ask y'all a question. Has anybody at this table owned and like actually cared for or done anything like horse wise?
No.
Okay.
Hand to beak combat.
Yeah, remember,
And bad
Chuck,
news for the
Chuck,
human. You're
I'm
basically
including you
fighting
in this
an aggressive
question.
dinosaur.
they can they can kick and do whatever they want. They're as big as a duck.
I have. That's why I'm asking this question.
I'm fighting the 100 horses.
I have been
Duck-sized
kicked in the
horses.
shin, brothers, by a fucking horse. Okay.
Yeah, but
Just
that's,
by accident.
that's a
like
horse-sized horse.
It's
though.
a horse-sized horse.
not a duck-sized horse.
You're right, but what I'm saying is the power that's in the normal size horse. When these motherfuckers, if they kick with two, it doesn't
Bro,
matter.
his legs are gonna be
it
tiny.
doesn't matter.
The horse's legs are gonna be
It
this
doesn't
fucking
matter.
big, bro.
I'm telling-
Step on them,
Hey,
though.
listen, though.
They can't
have,
get off
Have
the
you ever
ground.
bumped your shin on a step while you're going up, or slipped up and just bumped it? Just imagine little tiny horse hoofs hitting you directly in the fucking shin, right? Like with their point, dude. Them motherfuckers are hard. When I'm telling you, I don't
all
care
right.
how big they are. They're
All I'm gonna
crippling
say
you with the first couple.
It's
You're
over.
gonna be
I'm
like, yeah,
take-
I'm done. Fuck, you're gonna be.
I'm
hopping
taking the
around.
big
I
the
win.
big duck
I kick
because
the shit out of them.
I'm gonna get it out of its element early. I've seen this
Yes.
before. You just call them a fucking cake eater, and then mighty ducks are fucking. They don't. know what to
They're
do.
done.
They don't
They're
know
done.
what to do. Or I'm coming in with a couple bags of bread, and it's over. It is over. I got
That's
JP's unlimited
That's
supply
right in the
of
bread
fucking
basket,
food.
brother. We're in.
Ducks like bread, dude. You're done. They're gonna be eating that bread the whole time. You can do whatever you want.
Bro, he's going to look at that piece of bread.
No,
You
I'm
don't
talking loaves, buddy.
Dude, he's
You
got
have, you have unlimited amount of food. You already said you're getting a limited amount of food. I'm calling you up like, hey, I need,
I need
all
so.
the bread.
I need all the bread.
Did you
Let me
see
get some
Max's
bread.
last comment? He said, "Bro, let me be a guest if this is the stuff y'all are talking about."
We
This
just
is
it's just a
hilarious.
question.
This is just a question of the day to get us warmed up. But
Hilarious.
one more thing before we get to our first segment. Hey, y'all, will you do us a favor? Go check out our new website. Just visit www.theallinsportspodcast.com or .org. Either one should take you to the website. If you're having trouble, try .org because I think the website is that's like the main one, right?
But it'll redirect you.
It'll redirect you. So www.theallinsportspodcast.org if you want to go check us out. Meet the team. You can see our sponsors on there. I just want to give a special shout
Links
out.
to all of
Yep.
our sponsors.
Links to all, yeah.
Yeah, meet the team. There's some.
Let's
some
give
of
JP
you
a big hand
some
for
of you guys are on there.
Yeah, he
know?
designed the website, got it all figured out for us, and
Well, thank you.
it's live. So go check that bitch out. Tell us what you think.
You can
in
catch the
comments.
latest episode there too.
Yep, you can also. Yep. That's awesome. So, all right, y'all. Let's jump into our first segment of the day, and it is sponsored by the king of the dirt circle, as I like to say, Scotty Williams Racing. So we have a little. You want? You good?
No, I was just about to make a noise.
Go ahead.
I was gonna.
All right. So we're gonna play a little hype video here to get the thing started, and then when you come back.
So just to preface a little bit, it's the video. This video that we're about to play is a new video that Scotty just dropped on his YouTube channel at 6, so about an hour and a half ago, and it's just basically showing it's highlights from last year's like videos, but it's just showing you guys, hey, new season coming soon. So you'll see it. It's the same video that's on his YouTube.
Make sure you show love to Scotty in the comments below while you're watching the video, and let's get him hyped up for Adore this weekend, y'all.
let's get it.
Let's get this car going and let's fucking win a race, baby. I'm pumped. So, without further ado, JP.
Round.
On the phone now, Scotty Williams Racing. What's up, Scotty?
Yo. Oh, not much, man. Just got back from Illinois.
Yeah, I heard you were you left early this morning because it was
Yeah,
like 7
woke
o'clock.
up.
You said we're already on the road.
Yeah, we head out at 4 a.m.
I
this
was gonna say, didn't you say yesterday it was 4 a.m. is what time you guys were leaving?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Headed out about
sick.
4 a.m. And then they're an hour behind, so
Oh, yeah.
we got there about an hour early. Stopped at Bob Evans, got us some food, but we ended up going to Willie's Carburetor and had the car dynoed and everything like that today. And some good news and a couple not bad news, but
Bumps in the
Bumps in the
road.
road.
Bumps in the road.
yeah, we got a couple things we got to get worked on and fixed before this weekend at Eldora. So it shouldn't be too bad of a deal, but as much money as going into this program this year, I mean we're not taking any chances. So if it comes down to the wire to where it's like, okay, well, we can't figure out the problems, then we're gonna have to probably take the weekend off. But I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. We'll get it fixed, and yeah, be looking forward to Eldora. Yeah, the car is putting off a lot of horsepower, so I've never
What'd
experienced
you
something
say
like that.
earlier on the phone when I was talking to you? You said 780 to 800.
Yes, 780 roughly, and then once we got it dynoed and everything like that, got it up to about 800.
Now, are we talking duck-sized horses?
Yeah,
are we talking? No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just
No,
kidding.
we're talking duck-sized horses.
There you go.
Or,
Like
wait,
duck-sized
yeah,
horses.
That's a callback, baby. That's a callback.
Right.
Actually,
That's huge.
we're talking about duck-sized 800 duck-sized horses.
Oh my goodness, that's a
Yeah.
powerful call right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling going into this weekend? You feeling pretty good? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just ready to get this season started. Got a lot of great sponsors this year again. Bill Steen, Ibach, them guys coming back on board with us is really helping us out. Kessler Farms and John Landis Farms, man, them guys have been with me for 10 plus years. Them guys coming back with us, helped us, get started. Got to really thank Kenneth Rank and Brett Broomball. Them boys brought their motor over, brand new motor from Randy Stevens. And, we've this motor's, it's badass, dude. It was ringing my ears at the dyno today. And, I've never had a motor do that to my ears. So,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a big motor, but this motor is just, I don't know what it is. It's real crisp, man. And I feel good, man. I feel good about this year. I feel like it's going to be a comeback year. We had a terrible year last year. Just finishing the year without a blown up motor is
Yeah.
good year for me. I don't care if I finish last in every race. It's a good year for me.
That's a great goal to have.
Yeah.
We can only go up from here,
sure.
baby. That's what I like.
Yep. So we got one of my motors. One of my motors is being rebuilt right now, the Dargy, but it is no longer a Dargy. So Dargy's kind of closed their doors this year. So it's going to be a Walker racing engine, which is one of my grandpa's best friends since they were 16 years old. So
Nice.
back to the old days and going with Jerry Walker, and he builds one hell of a motor. So
Yeah, he does.
we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Let's
but for
let's
now,
give
we'll do
Scotty's all Scotty's sponsors a hand here. I'm sure they appreciate him.
I know one of them. It's back on for year 3 on the front of the car. I think it might be the All In Sports Podcast.
Time out.
biggest one
Are
of the
they
biggest
good?
sponsors we have on the car, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you so much, brother.
absolutely.
I also caught
Oh,
with
it looks
people
so
with my little eye. I saw Brimflex on there.
I did see a Brimflex
I did see
design.
it.
Yeah,
I love.
Brimflex. We got Brimflex back me and him's been talking a lot, so we're gonna come out with some cool shit, perhaps.
Hell yeah.
Getting a hold of Home Stretch for merchandise, t-shirts and sweatshirts. Synergy suspension technologies, they're back obviously again, and Weir's Machines back. We're locked in again this year, and we got the local 1410 laborers union. They're back on board again this year. That was pretty cool. They drove out to the job site I was on and handed me the check and took some pictures and stuff of that nature. So
Nice.
Ready to kill
it's
it this
good.
year.
So I grew up with Dylan Ashley.
Yeah.
And I have nothing but great
Weibo baseball.
Yep.
is
I
what
have
we were talking
nothing
about.
but great things to say about the whole Ashley family. Ova is awesome. He was fantastic when I was growing up. So that doesn't surprise me at all because they are top of the line people.
Shout out to Uncle Wayne for the wrap. Like Nick said,
Yeah.
it looks
Oh,
phenomenal.
it looks so good.
See, it's one thing to have a wrap, man, but man, you can't beat a vinyl. That
Oh,
looks,
man. It's
Yeah,
so nice.
You can't beat some vinyl that's done. Uncle Wayne really didn't want to be mentioned because
Shit. I'm sorry.
No. Like in the YouTube and stuff. Like he didn't want to be
Gotcha.
the YouTube video. He didn't want to be on that and all that because you just got your people that just think they know better, and so he just he didn't want to be known, but I told him you're going to be eventually because
Yeah.
it's too cool of a design. I think like every year that he's done our vinyl for forever, except for like the last 2 or 3 years where Slicker's done them. And there's no hard feelings on Slicker or anything like that, but money wise, man, I had to go back to our normal home roots, and I called Uncle Wayne and made sure he still had his printer and all that, and he said yeah. I was like, all right, well, let's get going, and if you're ready. And he designed something up, and it's nothing flashy, nothing fancy, but it's definitely, I say it every year that he's done a car like, this is the best car you've ever done, this is the best car. I mean, it's just, no matter what, it's the following year is just the best car he's ever done. I mean,
it looks really good. It's gonna pop.
Dude, it's so good.
Very,
from the
very
pictures,
sharp.
It looks like there's like purple and gold in the numbers.
Just from when the light.
When the light hits it. I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot because I love that part. But
it's got like 17 different colors.
Dude, it looks
the reflective side of it's badass.
I love it.
For
I think
sure.
it might be my favorite design you've had in the last 3 years. I mean, it's when I kind of started coming around. But
And it's just very simple.
Yep.
It's just very simple, but it just really pops.
Simple is, to me,
awesome.
simple's the best.
I like simple.
That's all. Pretty much all the art I do
Simple's
is
back to the
simple.
roots.
Yeah.
Couple things, Scotty, from the chat. Your sister asked if there's any hats left over from the previous order.
Yeah, but they're mine.
Okay. Well, you hear that? There is. Also, John Bradley said, good luck to the Williams team. I drove for them in the 80s and won a lot of races. Shout out
Yes,
to you,
sir.
John Bradley. Hey.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
He's won a lot of races for my grandpa. He's actually one of the ones that drove the B4 car for my grandpa.
Nice.
I can't remember if it was him or Danny Eichler. My dad and grandpa always used to talk about it. I can't remember if it was him or Danny Eichler, but he used to drive to the racetrack, obviously, and he didn't like the steering wheel, so he would go and grab a wrench, tell my dad to go grab a wrench, and he would take the steering wheel off of his Suburban that he just drove there and put it on the car because he didn't like the steering wheel that was on
That
the
shit
car.
is hilarious.
John, if you're still listening,
Are you
is that
allowed?
you, or-
Are you allowed to do that?
I think it was either him or Danny Eichler. I mean, there's
that's
so many
funny.
stories I've heard about Bradley and Eichler. Eichler's still racing, and he's like 75.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
That's
So,
crazy.
pretty sweet.
Awesome.
I know we're excited for this weekend, Scotty. We really hope everything goes smooth this week working on the car. Like we told everybody right before we brought you on, we played the video of the highlights from last year showing what's coming, or just basically saying new season coming soon. We're very excited over here.
Shout out to Fees for that video,
Hey,
man.
thank you.
All the YouTube stuff, man. That's all Fees. I mean,
We can give him a hand.
I appreciate you.
We'll give the man his flowers.
give Fees a hand.
But we are
That
excited. I know me and Nick are going to be there. JP, you're going to be there.
JP will be there.
Eddie's trying to be there. You're going to be there.
I'm pretty sure I'm
He's
going to
gonna
be
be
there.
there.
I'm just trying to get
Chuck,
more
if he gets
people
back,
there.
he said he might be there, but he's going to be in Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's
Up,
watching
Chuck?
Caitlin. Up, Chuck.
Up Chuck, yeah, up Chuck.
What up?
What up?
What up, Chuck?
So
what up, Chuck?
It's vomit. usually.
it's up,
But yeah, man. It's gonna be pretty exciting. We'll see what happens, man.
John said that was Danny.
that was Danny. He
Danny.
said
It was Danny. Okay. Yeah, they've all
they all blend together.
some good guys that's ran for my grandpa, and John Bradley actually a few years back, I think it would have been like 2017, 2016. I actually hopped out of the seat. Jerry Walker and my grandpa was there. I kind of brought back the B4 team. Johnny Bradley was up here in Ohio, and I said, hey, you want to drive the race car at Waynesfield? And he hopped in it, man, and drove it like a stole it. I think he finished he started into back and finished 8th in the feature that night. And for me, it was a good feeling watching Jerry and my grandpa. Those are memories I can't get back, but it was just great watching them two, like just smiling the whole time, talking to Johnny like it was back in the old days, man. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, miss you, Johnny, and you ever come up this way, you're more than welcome to always stop by. You know that. So
Yeah, let's give Johnny a hand.
Absolutely.
Well, like Fee says, we're rooting for you, big bro. We're gonna make some memories this year. I got a feeling.
Same.
So
Yes, sir.
also,
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know what color mud covers did we go with?
Oh, we're going with the chrome. They're
Let's go!
They're on there. They're on there.
they're already purchased.
Oh, they
and on their
perfect.
The
way.
old ones are on
Okay.
there.
Perfect.
Shout out to you guys for all that, man.
No.
I was not
Oh, yeah,
expecting
man.
that.
No,
Obviously-
dude, you put us on the hood of your damn car every year, bro. We're trying to do stuff as much as we can, man. So we just appreciate you.
Yep. It's my dad was. I mean, we're all in this racing chat. You know, Fees, me, Nick, and a couple. You know, the crew guys and all that. We're all in that chat. And my dad showed a picture of what was what. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have probably 15 to 20 black mud covers, but tomorrow I'm putting them on the campfire and I'm burning them. So
Yep.
we ain't running
Black
no
was
black
bad
this
luck
year.
last year.
Yeah, black was real
Yes,
bad
sir.
luck last year.
They look so good on the car,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
They do.
you know what?
The
Like-
chrome, not as
like-
good as the chrome though. The chrome is just
Well,
beautiful.
If you think about it, the first year I ran chrome, I won a race at Eldora, my first ever race at Eldora. Won a couple more that year. And then the second year I run them, I think I won 3 or 4 races that year. So, you know,
Chrome it is.
Chrome it is, dude.
Chrome it is.
And who knows? You know, first race out this year might pick me up my second Eldora win.
Do it.
I hope.
Oh,
I'm there to see it.
That would be
That's
sick.
about how confident I am. So,
Let's
Love
go.
that.
Hell yeah.
but yeah, man, that's about the gist of what the weekend's going to consist of. You know, we're going to try our best to, you know, make it to the race this weekend. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to take I want to take all precautions on motor stuff. So had a little oil leak we got to get fixed and, you know, a couple things electrical, but I think we'll get them all taken care of and get them figured out and be there at Eldora ready to rock and roll. So
That's what we like to hear,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
All right, let's give Scotty one more hand. Scotty, we love you. We will see you on Saturday. And let's go.
All right,
Let's
brother.
King of the Dirt Circle,
See you
baby.
there.
Let's go get it. Let's go. I'm pumped. I'm so jacked up. So, all right, Scotty, we love you, brother.
Thanks for calling in as always,
Thanks,
Scotty.
buddy.
See you, buddy.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
bud.
Love you guys.
Later,
Later, brother.
Later, brother.
Take it easy.
Hammer down, David Hughes says.
Gotcha.
You got him. All right, we're going to jump into the next segment, which is sponsored by the All In Sports Podcast. And it's just the NHL. We're just talking about the playoffs. Well, I'm going to throw y'all out to the Wolves because I got to pee so bad. So talk about the NHL.
That would be a
That's
man
hockey.
named Chuck.
That's hockey.
Chuck said what?
What's that?
No. Me and Chuck
Yeah.
are in a battle
Yeah.
in this thing called hockey because the two teams we picked are tied in a series 2-2, and it's looking good.
Well, it was 0-2
I know.
and 2-0 for you.
I know. Florida came back.
And then in overtime, you almost had it to 3-0.
I know. I was watching Game 4 at Condado's
Yeah.
with Kaylee. We were just sitting there, we were eating, and I was telling her about how me and you we didn't bet anything.
I was
but,
about to
we
say
just-
we have the opportunity. We're tied.
we are tied. I told her how we picked our teams at the start and how I was like, me and Chuck, I don't know if he knows much about them. I was like, I know that I know who Toronto is and I watch a little bit of hockey. I was like, but I haven't watched a lick of Toronto all year. So for me to pick them, it was just a wild just not wild pick because they're the number 1 seed, but I was just I just picked them because I was like, you know what? I feel like Toronto's going to win this year. And now they're tied. So
I listen to Lebitard show
yeah.
every single day, and they're in Miami, and they
You
get
can't
me
cover
hyped
that,
up for
dude.
anything Miami.
Yeah. So they definitely cover them then. What'd you say, Jimmy?
You're not allowed to say that.
Lebitard.
Oh, that's what I said.
Isn't that something you wear?
Uh,
Isn't that
a
something you wear?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's ballerina,
Yeah,
right?
Ballerina
That's
things.
good.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wear for sure.
When Nick gets back in here, we'll tell him that we're purchasing a new. Here he is.
Yeah, a new leotard.
We're getting you a new Lebitard.
Yeah,
Yeah, new Levitard.
New Lebitard.
What the fuck is that?
We've already ordered
It's
it.
it's
It's
the
ordered.
You'll
you're
find
gonna
out.
You know what,
dance in it. I guess it's a ballerina thing, a
A Levitard?
leotard.
A leotard?
What?
Oh,
yeah, it's a
oh,
leotard.
oh.
But he was
Oh,
talking
I
about
know.
how he listens to. His name's Dan, and Dan
Dan, yeah, Lebitard.
Lebitard. Is that who
You
you're talking
can't
about?
say
Chuck?
that.
Oh yeah.
And JP's like, you can't say that, and I was like, nah, it's something you wear. It's something you wear.
Oh shit!
But yeah, so tied 2-2. That's what that matchup's looking like right now. Carolina's up 3-1 on Washington. One more game. Carolina moving on. Edmonton up 3-1 on Vegas. Who picked Vegas?
I did.
I did.
A lot of
don't
people
remember.
did, probably.
Shut up, stupid! Sorry. Oh my god.
You guys are
I
down
don't
3-1.
No, I didn't pick Vegas.
You picked Vegas. I
No,
thought
I didn't.
he picked Edmonton.
I picked whoever the
only
knowledgeable one
Canadian
was.
team.
The Jets. You picked the Jets.
The Jets.
you picked the
I
only
don't know.
Canadian
I don't
team.
know.
Holy
Look,
crap!
Look,
Toronto.
Winnipeg, Edmonton, Toronto.
Canadian team.
There was Ottawa was in it. Montreal
I
was
picked
in
the
it.
Jets, bro. I picked the Jets.
Hold on, there was 5 fucking Canadian teams in it, but he
Is
picked the
Edmonton-
only. I was like, say it on the show. I don't care. I was like, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then I beat him to it. That's why I pointed at you and got you. But he got me last night. That fucker got me good. Scotty, all I was going to say to you last night, too, was I was going to ask you, did you hear me get you the time before? Because he was showing me what was on the back of his spoiler on his car. And I was like, you know what you should put on there? I was like, suck it easy. And I hung up the phone.
That's what you should. It should be. I mean,
That'd be so funny.
or who
Cares.
cares? Yeah, that'd be so sick.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
You got me with that the other day.
That shit was so funny.
I did get you with that other day. It was good.
But yeah, so
And
JP's got the only Canadian team left.
he's got
got
the
who?
only Canadian team in the home playoff.
He's got the Winnipeg Minton.
Dude, they don't even play hockey up there.
Winnipeg
Maple
Minton
Leafs.
Ronto Maple Jets.
Who did I pick?
Maple
Who did I
Jets.
pick? Do you know who I picked?
Who'd you
Probably
pick? I
not.
forget.
I don't remember.
I know who you picked.
I think I went whoever Chuck picked.
Yes, you
Florida.
Went,
Panthers.
you went with Panthers with him.
So you're tied 2-2 with me and with me.
My
You
Vegas
sounded,
Knights
you
need to
sounded
come back.
smarter than everybody else, so I went with you, bro.
Knights need to come
I
back.
just know
Come
that
on
the
now.
Panthers.
I'm
are the
whooping
best.
your ass.
It's not nice.
So you did pick Edmonton.
The Jets.
They're not even
That's
fucking. They're playing
Winnipeg,
Dallas, you
and they're
dumbass.
losing 2-1 to Dallas.
I picked
That
the
game, they got to be
Jets.
playing tonight.
Ah,
right?
I picked the Jets. It's Tuesday, isn't
It's
it?
Tuesday, isn't it?
It is.
So,
If
The
you're losing to
England
Dallas
Whittingham
any sport,
Jets.
that's not a good thing.
all right. So, did you guys see the Utah Mammoth? Their new
We
logo?
already talked about that while you went to pee.
No, we didn't.
Damn it, dude. Come on.
Pull that logo
His
up.
fucking wheels were spinning. He
Pull
was
that
like,
logo on the screen. My wheels weren't spinning, bro. I was just scared of nothing. Shut up, bro. You don't know me. Sorry,
That
bro.
thing- All right,
the
it's
James
up. It's
on.
up.
All right.
It's a mountain.
Fees took your seat and was reading your notes.
How do you screen? How do you mirror? Why do you do that?
It's hard. It's got a mountain.
How do you do it? Yeah, no, just mirror it.
Some mountains with a.
I don't know.
Yeah, looks like a mammoth.
Hey, Chuck, will
have
you help me?
not-
I'm trying to mirror it to this.
we have not Matt Shelby.
Drag down your up at the corner.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Hit the little thing to the left of the screen.
Nope.
Back to that.
Yeah, gotcha. My bad.
No, you're good.
All right, I'm
No,
pulling it up.
actually is really bad though.
I'm pulling the logo up right now. I love this logo.
Fuck, I'm still plugged into the.
It's your me.
Okay,
I
okay.
turned it down. So I fucking love
Shelby,
it.
we'll
Did you
talk
put it
about
up on
that.
the screen?
We'll
Did
talk
you
about
guys
the Pickens
notice
trade.
that like that's Utah
Mountain.
right there is Utah,
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
and then they have the mountainscape in it, which I think this logo is the cleanest logo in one of the cleanest logos in sports. Like I fucking love this.
I like
logo.
their colors a lot.
Yes, it's beautiful. I'm a big
But
fan
who's
of
it
it.
for?
It's for the Utah Mammoth, the new NHL hockey team coming to Utah City. Or Salt Lake City.
Soccer team?
Salt Lake City, right? Utah Mammoths, but they'll play in Salt Lake City.
I think Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
You said
Um,
hockey.
Is that in Canada?
This fucking guy.
In the comments, Dalton Lane asked if we're coming to Eldora this year. I don't know. Dalton, are you talking about Scotty? Scotty, yes. If you're talking about our podcast, we are hoping to be there, but probably looking more like the second family fun night.
Yeah.
I would say, because we're not. I know we're not in talks with them for this weekend, and it's too late for us to try to get in talks with them. But I would say if you're asking about our podcast being there, I would say probably then. And if
Yeah.
we are, you're more. That's your driver. You're more welcome to come
Yes.
on. We'd love to have
Yes,
you on.
for
I'm
sure.
saying, not saying that people from the podcast may not be at the race, but as a
Oh yeah, we'll
conglomerate
be
doing
at
a
the
show,
race,
but
we're just
doing a
not.
show, we're not.
Yeah, we're just not doing a show this weekend. But yeah, if we do, we would love to have you on. That'd be cool. I know you
Absolutely.
race all over the place, so we're always looking for a driver to come on at that show for sure. When we had the announcer on, dude, that was so sick.
It was fun.
Yeah,
as
He
fuck.
was
super
so
sick.
funny.
When he threw my damn
Josh.
Yeah, when he threw my damn slogan at me or
Yeah.
my freaking catchphrase at me,
That
I
was
was
hilarious.
I was
awesome.
shook.
And I wasn't there, but I was. Got to watch.
I
it
was
back. That
shook.
awesome.
I was shooketh. I didn't know what. To
He was
say.
shooketh.
I was on vacation.
For
I
sure.
think.
So, all right, let's give our hands to the NHL.
Yeah.
You're going down, boys.
Yeah, come on, Vegas, go and get it together now. All right, now we're going to jump into MLB, and this segment is sponsored by Homie Construction. Yeah.
Yeah. Rip that
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about baseball with the All In Sports Podcast, guys. Let's go! I
You
don't
see me
want,
hit the organ?
oh, dude, you played the organ, though, didn't you?
No, I played 4 organ.
just
I played
was.
4 organ.
Oh, shit, my bad. I thought you said you played the organ.
Orkin
All this
or
time.
Oregon?
All this time. Son of a bitch. All this time I thought he was an organ player.
No, he played an organ.
A
of
bug guy?
100 horse.
Were you a bug guy or a ducks guy? I was trying to figure out which one you were.
I'm a
saying.
buck
Orkin-
guy.
He's a buck guy, yeah?
Orkin or Oregon?
That's too good. That's too
All
good.
right, boys.
Did you
Let's,
ever interview yet?
This Monday. It's this
we're rooting for you, big
It's
dog.
really the first one's tomorrow, but I have to go to a wedding tomorrow, so I can't go. But
Who the fuck gets
the
married on a
wildest
Wednesday?
fucking wedding I've
For
ever heard
one.
of.
And for 2,
Is it a Wednesday?
you're not.
it's a
locked
Wednesday
in, bro.
wedding.
Yeah, I'm pretty
not
sure.
locked in.
I'm pretty
Weekend.
sure if you
You're
do.
not
I'll
A,
flip this fucking
hey,
table.
I'm
not
pretty
locked
sure
in,
if
bro.
you
I
do
thought you were a
a
Buckeyes
Wednesday
fan.
wedding, it's so cheap that the venues actually pay you to come and get married.
I
on
thought you were a
Wednesdays.
Buckeyes fan. man.
I think if you get married on Wednesdays,
If
you're
it's-
getting
is it your
divorced on a
wedding?
Wednesday.
It's not
like
my
a-
wedding.
I think if you get married on a Wednesday, you get divorced on a Wednesday.
That'd be a real something.
First off, you think I would get married on a Wednesday?
I'm just saying. If
I'm
it-
getting married on a
Thursday.
Thursday.
That's a Thursday night, bro. All right, let's talk about the American League
not
here. We're gonna
Tuesday.
not Tuesday. You're good. No, you're good.
Podcast.
Yeah, Tuesday. We got podcasts. We can't get we can't fucking married on Tuesday, bro. What are you talking about, bro? We gotta be here at 7:00.
Just saying. I thought he was a Buckeyes fan.
I am.
I'd flip this table. I mean, I'd be the first person there, dude. I'd be
You
kicking
would
in
you
the
would
door.
mess up
I,
your shit. You're not gonna flip this table, JP.
I asked Willie, the guy
I'm
who's
going
got me
to
in
say.
Connect with it, and he told me that I didn't have to be at the first one.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool.
I'd be-
Because if I would have had to, me and Kayla were gonna have that talk. She said if I had to go, she'd let me go.
I mean-
not let me, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, you'll be
Let
back.
it's her friend's
Yeah,
wedding.
it's okay.
so-
Let you go. Yeah, we know how that is. I mean, dude, I'm married. I get it.
All right, let's jump into the American League East. Yes, of course. The Yankees are winning the league right now. No, I'm just kidding. They are 24-17, and they are in first place. The Red Sox are in second with a record of 22-21. Blue Jays are 20-20. The division's not clear though, and the Rays are 18-22, and then the Orioles are 15-24. So, yeah. Then your Central, your Tigers are leading the way at 27-15. Guardians 24-17, which we need the guards, but I don't know. The Cavs are pretty much done, so it doesn't matter. Royals 25-18, Twins 21-20, and the White Sox 12-29. And then your American League West. Mariners are 22-18, Athletics are 21-20, Astros are 20-20, Rangers 21-21, and the Angels rounding out the end at 17-23.
You
So,
could say the Astros are seeing the ball good right now. The record just
isn't
it's 2020.
Same with the Blue Jays.
you hear what I said earlier? I said the Blue Jays. I said, but the vision's still
I
not
didn't
clear.
hear you.
I said, but the
didn't hear you.
vision's
I was
still not
reading
clear.
comments.
So,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
was catching up on.
So,
comments.
yeah.
So recycled his joke.
Mine don't keep up. That's why I don't narrate. Like you guys read comments. Like my shit. Every time I refresh it and come back, like for whatever reason, it just kind of slowly falls behind.
I think that phone needs
So-
updated.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
brand new phone, but definitely it honestly.
callback.
It just kind of trails off as I keep it on the video, so I have to constantly refresh.
I'm
it
just
or else-
messing.
But I can't keep up with the comments. So when you told me that earlier, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try. But he keeps reading shit that I haven't seen yet. So that's and the video. I'm a good ways behind from where we're at right now. So and I just refreshed it.
Let's
What's up, Tavian?
jump to the National League, and we're going to start in the East, where the Mets are leading the way at 27-15. Phillies are in second, 24-17. Braves are 20-21. The Nationals are 17-25, and the Marlins are 15-25. Mets are playing good ball. Do you guys know what they're named after?
Who, the Mets?
Yeah,
The Metropolitans.
exactly.
The New York Metropolitans.
That's right. So,
Never heard of them.
all right.
It's that ice cream, isn't it? No, I'm kidding.
National League West. Dodgers are leading the way,
what the hell it
27-14.
is.
Padres are
Neapolitan.
25-15. The Giants are 24-18. The Diamondbacks are 22-20, and the Rockies. Oh my
I'm looking at
God!
this, yeah.
Oh my God! They are 7-34.
Yeah, but
So-
they're only 16 and a half games out of the
That's
wild card.
very true. Very
They're
true.
so
So let me
good.
say, do you guys know what the Dodgers are named after?
A dodgeball team.
My dodging cars.
A dodgeball team.
Dodging hammers and
Trolley Dodgers. They're
nice.
from the trolleys, they're like the little trains that run through San Francisco, or whatever. But it's not San Francisco. But it's-
Brooklyn.
Yeah, but they're Trolley Dodgers. That's what they're standing
named
for.
after
It's crazy.
Dodge Dart.
So, great. Love that. National League Central. Cubs are in first, 24-18.
Jackson
Cardinals,
Dart was named
23-19. Brewers are 20-22. The Reds are 20-22. And the Pirates are 14-28. I wanted to say this last week because I think it happened last week. That man, the kid that fell from the Pirates outfield.
yeah, that was crazy.
I heard he's walking and stuff now,
That's
but
good.
we obviously as of here we wish him well and hope he's fine. But
Yeah,
that's
it's crazy.
scary, and it looked like he just like got off balance, kind of like accidentally he was jumping with his hand, overexcited, probably had too much to drink. Unfortunately, he was underage, and then just tipped forward, and I mean I think I know he broke his neck and broke his back. So, but I hope he gets well and. I know he's a college football player, I think, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
That's also the sort of thing, though, that causes stadiums and things to put up barriers and such that kind of make the fan experience a little less personal. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I say safety first, for real, I think that's of utmost importance. I honestly think that that's what causes those things.
Matt Shelby said dodging bullets in L.A.
Shit.
So the Reds are 4 games back out of wild card right now.
Rockies fired their manager. That's right.
The Brewers are also 4 games back. Cardinals are 1 game back. And just to put that in perspective, that's 3 teams out of NL Central that are right there for wild card. Padres, I think, are leading the wild card right now. The wild card race, are leading it with the Phillies right behind them in second. They're the second wild card team. But yeah, so the Reds, the Cardinals,
What's so funny,
the
bro?
Brewers, the Diamondbacks. Oh, the Giants are right there too. Or the
I was
Giants are
tickling 'em.
making.
Huh?
I was tickling him.
Y'all didn't even think. You didn't even talk about the little horses biting you, bro. A horse
That ain't
has
no
like
lie, bro.
200 plus psi.
I got bit
And
on the
normal
back of the
horse.
fucking shoulder.
It said it would be like a mini.
I
It
got
would be
bit
like
right
a
there.
medium-sized dog biting you with human teeth.
That's 100 of them.
Yeah, 100 of them. No, what
Guys,
I was
we
laugh-
already
what I was
decided.
laughing
Yeah,
about.
that's
Well, it took
hilarious.
forever to load. What I was laughing about is it said a well-timed kick to the ankle from even a 10 to 15-pound mini horse could numb your leg or off-balance you, and 100 such kicks in consecutive might be overwhelming.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm done.
Big shout out to Pete Rose
Man. good
and
shit.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
They both have been reinstated into baseball, which, man,
It's bullshit, though.
Man,
You know it.
bullshit.
You know it.
I don't like it.
I told you
Bullshit.
before
We-
he
We
died.
all said it.
I
We
said
said as
after
soon
he
as he
died,
dies,
Yep.
the lifetime ban is essentially over,
Yep.
and they'll just say, "Yeah,
he'll be
we'll put him."
inducted. He'll be put in the Hall of Fame and everything, but he'll never get to enjoy it.
And he'll never get his
experience
raises.
it.
That's all he wanted.
Not
just
at all.
Stupid.
Not at
it's
all.
stupid. So, and I know there's a couple other. I didn't find the names. of them,
Casseroles.
but-
Ridiculous.
They're
So,
freaking casseroles, dude.
now, before we get off of MLB, I know we're going to kind of switch this as in college softball, but did you guys see anything on Bree Ellis? So she's like the Barry Bonds of college baseball right
Juiced?
now. Dude, no, she's not. I mean, she just hits home runs.
College
So-
baseball or softball?
Softball, college softball. So
she played for Oklahoma.
she plays for Arkansas, I think. Will you look that up for me, Chuck? Bree Ellis?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't pitch to her. Whoever they're playing, I want to say it was Arkansas and Oklahoma. I think that was the game.
Arkansas. That's
she
who
plays.
She plays for.
She plays. Okay, so it was Arkansas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma would not pitch to her. So 3 consecutive at bats, she got walked every at bat, and then two consecutive bats she got walked. So 4 balls. She saw 10 pitches. Okay, or 8 essentially until her last at bat. Bases loaded in the bottom of the. I think they play 7 innings. So the bottom of the 7th, bases loaded. They had to pitch to her. They had to. There was essentially no way around it. First pitch, ball low. So now she's seen 9 pitches, no strikes. She sees 1 fucking strike, and she sends this bitch into orbit. Orbit. And all I can think about was like, that's the type of moment to where like we've all been there, and we're like, when people just ain't letting us do what we want to do in a sport, but in our mind we're like, ooh, if they let me, I'm gonna fuck their day up. I'm gonna fuck their day up. And that to me is like, she's like, I dare you to throw me 1 strike, and I'm going to delace the ball and send it over the fucking moon. Dude, it's a crazy story, but she saw 10 pitches, 1 strike being out of all 10 pitches, and she sent it to the moon. You got to see the video. It's wild.
I seen this today. I don't know when this video was, but I seen it today, and it was on the bar. It was on a Barstool Sports podcast. It was Big Cat. He was talking to Jason Worth. Do you guys remember who Jason Worth is?
Yeah, softball. We're talking about playing right after he retired.
Yeah, so he got hurt. He was playing just minor league baseball, and he got hurt, and he was like, "I'm done." He's like, "I'm not coming back." And he had told the story about how he met this guy. This guy was like got shot. He was playing just a rec baseball game out like a park, like we did softball, and there was a shooting, and this couple people got shot, and this guy was one of them. And he like met him in the hospital and all this stuff. Well, then like the guy gets out, and the guy's like playing ball, and he calls Jason Worth, and because they're buddies now, he calls Jason. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Come down and sub in our rec baseball game tonight. I need you to."
He said, "No. It was the guy's first time back on the field.
Right,
Yeah,
he wanted him to come
And he
play.
wanted
With
to-
him.
yeah.
So he came and played, and he said, like, he's like, dude, he's like, I'm geared up to hit 96-mile-per-hour fastballs. He's like, these dudes are throwing like 74.
Yeah.
He's like, so my first one, I hit a ground ball to shortstop or whatever, got out. He said, second one, I got struck out. He's like, swung and missed. He's like, I just couldn't hit it. He's like, I go up third time. He's like, all these dudes are chirping,
yeah.
talking shit. He's like, I get a 3-0 count. And he's like, literally, he's like, the hair on the back of my neck started standing up. He's like, I knew I was going to get a pitch. He's like, I kind of looked at the catcher. He's like, next pitch, he fucking just yacked it out of the park. Ran the bases and told the guys, peace, I'm going
done.
home. Said he walked to the car in his metal spikes.
He's
I'm
never
going
played
home.
again.
Never played again. Never played again. He's like, I'm done. I'll never play that sport again.
Here's that
That's cool, though. Jason
Bree
Worth is cool.
Ellis Grand Slam.
Soon to be named SEC Player of the Year. Here's the best hitter in the whole country, and now they have to pitch to her. Bree Ellis. The closest pitch she's seen today is ball 1. Bree Ellis has seen 10 pitches today, and had she been carrying a toothpick, the results wouldn't have been any different.
Till now. She fucking pulverized it, bro. Pulverized it. Walk off. Let's go home. Love it. So let's give a hand to the Reds, Pete Rose, Shoeless Joe Jackson, and Bree Ellis. Let's give them all hands.
Scott Snelling, if you're saying video or it didn't happen to Jason Worth, there is a video of him hitting that home run.
Yeah.
He fucking hit a bomb.
It went viral when it happened.
That's why they asked him about it.
So that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's an old video. It happened a while
Oh
ago.
yeah,
Jason
he's
Worth
been
hasn't
out of the
played-
league for a while. So
He hasn't played in a while.
hell yeah. All right, time to jump on over to our next segment, sponsored by our good friend over at Bob's Flavors.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
Yeah.
So good at that, guys. Literally.
Chuck, I have a question for you.
Yo,
Do you know who Fitness Chick 4 is on Twitch?
I do not.
Okay,
Why?
because they asked who the guy behind the curtain is.
It's funny. All right,
Well,
let's
there's 4 guys behind this curtain.
Oh yeah,
But
They
there's
just
one
said
guy behind.
guy. Though.
Oh,
Guy.
Guy.
So obviously the NBA playoffs are going on right now, and it's not looking good for our Cavs. It's not looking good for your Celtics.
No.
Yeah. Can we? I don't have the numbers of what the series is at right now. So I know the games. I think the Pacers are up 3-1 on the Cavs. Yes?
I think.
We're going to go with up 3-1 on the Cavs.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's game 5. So
Celtics are down 3-1.
And they're down fucking Jason Tatum.
Yep. So the Celtics are down 3-1 to the Knicks.
Minnesota's up 3-1 over the Warriors.
Damn.
And Thunder and Nuggets are tied at 2.
2. Yep. Man, I really want the Cavs to pull it off, but man, I would not be mad to see the Knicks pull it off if the Cavs don't. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen them. They've never won a
I think they
championship.
won like in the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm going to look that up.
I don't
Cavs
think
are up
so.
10 right
Long
now in the
time
second
ago.
quarter.
Yeah, they had.
I don't think so.
Matthew Shelby says yes.
They do?
1970
I don't know.
and 73.
Okay. 1977. Man,
Cavs up by 10.
I don't think so.
Using that brain of yours.
Matt
Yeah,
Shelby's
Cavs are
a
up
big
10,
basketball
48-38.
Right now, they're up. All right. This is a must-win, obviously. So,
Mm-hmm.
They're just getting beat up.
dude.
Like, the Pacers are just bully balling
Yeah.
them. And
It's crazy.
yeah.
Pacers might be the team to beat. They beat the Bucks
Yep.
4-1.
Pissing me
They
off.
might beat the Cavs 4-1.
Talking about the Bucks, is Giannis going bye-bye?
Where's he going to go?
There's all this speculation that maybe he could go to Dallas now.
Dallas is about to get Cooper Flag, though.
Yeah, but they would have to give them the number 1 pick
I
for
know.
Giannis.
Right.
Would you do it?
No.
No? Nick?
For Cavs to get Giannis?
If,
No,
no,
the
for the
Mavs.
Mavs.
Oh.
If it was 3 years ago, I'd probably been
Giannis
like,
3 years ago?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, like, then I just feel like he hasn't. I mean, it's probably the team. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
like
he hasn't.
he just hasn't
went
panned
any
out
further.
to right. He
Right.
kind of. It's like he peaked.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was
Plateaued.
really, really good, and then it's just like I'm not saying he's not good.
Right.
He's a great player. Just meaning the fact that like I just feel like he hasn't
He hit
progressed
his
past
ceiling.
that. Yeah, he hit a ceiling. He hasn't went past it.
plateaued.
But he's at the ceiling. He's still there.
Right.
He just
Right.
He's a ceiling fan. He's just
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, this segment is sponsored by Bob's Flavors. So, I was at Bob's this past week, and I was like, you know what, Bob? I was like, we need a segment for you. He's like, what you thinking? I was like, got a good idea. So, guys, this is our first one of many. It's Bob's Flavor of the Night. And these are just 2 NBA picks that he put in. So, we're going to have to do it next week.
I was gonna say, is this
At a later
yeah.
game. I was like, man, these games are at 7 o'clock. They can't place this. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna have to be the later games, like the 10 o'clock games or the 9 o'clock games or whatever, so we can get them. And I'll move this segment around depending on the time of the games. But for the sake of this segment, we're gonna just say what we put in, and
Okay.
hopefully it hits. The first bet was T.J. McConnell, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, and Darius Garland. TJ to score 10 points, Donovan to make 4 threes, Max to score 10-plus points, and Darius Garland to score 15-plus points. And it was a $15 bet, and the cash out is for $237.85.
Donovan Mitchell's 0 for 3 from 3-point range right now.
Oh, you took the air right out of me.
Yeah.
All right, and the other bet we put in was Evan Mobley to score 15 points, Evan Mobley to record 10-plus rebounds, Jarrett Allen to score 10 points, Darius Garland to score 15-plus points, Tyrese Halliburton to record 6-plus assists, Darius Garland to record 4-plus assists, Miles Turner to score 10-plus points, Pascal to score 10-plus points, Donovan Mitchell to score 20-plus points, and Pascal to score 15-plus points. $10 wager cashed you out at $108.60. Let's get Bob flavor and the flavor of the night at hand. Bob, if you're listening, next time let's try to do. We need a later game. So like the two latest games you can bet on. That's what we're gonna put in.
Do better. No, I'm just.
I wouldn't even think about that. Like
That's a good name for a betting segment.
what? Bob's flavor of the night.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better. Do better. Shit.
Bob's flavor.
I got them just pouring out.
That's
man,
a good
I'm
one,
telling
dude.
you.
So, but that's all we got for NBA. The playoffs are happening. Neither one of our teams are really panning out right now. So the Cavs need to step it the fuck up. I don't give a shit about the Celtics, so I'm rooting for the Knicks in that series. But sorry, Eddie. Sorry. So, all right, let's get NBA.
It's not going to happen if they're all beat up now.
Yeah, I mean that sucks.
Jason Tatum's hurt. Yeah, it's bad.
It's so bad. It's
Yeah,
real
Achilles.
bad.
That sucks for him.
And
I
they're
could- I
down,
knew it.
and they're already
When
down
he
in
was
the
spinning
series.
around the
Yeah,
court,
it's all
I was
bad.
like, dude, that's not good.
All right, let's jump into the last segment of the night, and it's sponsored by DNC Commercial Construction. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for NFL Chat with me, myself, and I, and the All In Sports Podcast, guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's us.
That's us. That's us.
Yeah, that's
All right, y'all.
we're the guys.
So where do we want to start this conversation? I think I know a good spot.
I miss football.
Yeah, I do too. Shador Sanders.
Impressing me at this point for someone who was
Go ahead, Eddie.
unimpressed.
Yes.
Shador Sanders. Not okay. So it's not what he's doing in practice or anything, which that's fairly impressive too compared to the other people that he's up against currently. But Shador Sanders, when he is faced with adversity and trivial questions by the media and people that are trying, they want a reaction out of him. His reaction is like he was trained by a fucking professional to do this stuff, and his reactions are pure. They're well, what are you going to do about all these doubters and everything? Well, my job is not to prove myself.
It's
not
prove
to
them
prove
wrong.
you wrong.
It's
My job
prove
is
me
not
right.
to prove you wrong. It's to prove myself right each day. It's to be a better me today than I was tomorrow, like yesterday, and tomorrow than I am today. And dude, the way that he speaks and the way that he is humble in his words, I don't know if.
Dude, he's just happy to be there.
I know.
And play
I don't.
football.
I don't know if dropping down low did something to him and like helped him a little bit with
We'll never know.
No, we
essentially.
won't because it could have all been a plan.
And his popularity
really all
with
been
the
a plan.
team, with like at least the rookies,
Boy.
was really
Crazy.
I mean, them throwing up the watch.
All of them during their picture.
I'm guys. I'm not gonna lie.
He's gonna
If he
be
does
starting this year.
pan out to be a little good, I'm gonna have the time of my life doing this.
Yeah.
So, but
Was it all of them that did it? I only seen a couple guys. do it.
it was
There was
Quinchon
there was
started
a
it.
handful of them.
everybody but Dylan
There was a
Gabriel,
handful of 'em.
Shador Sanders, and
I didn't
one
see
other.
anybody in the back row do it.
Oh, they did.
There might have been like one guy in the back row that did it.
Matthew
there was
they
like
were,
four
they
guys
were
that
all
did it.
late anyway. If they did, it was
Yeah.
just
I
one
know
of those,
Dylan
like,
Gabriel didn't, but
he
I don't
didn't.
blame
He
him.
kind of looked down
He's a
at everybody
quarterback,
like just
He put his
so
arm. They said do something. He put his arm on the guy's shoulder.
So,
So
but I
Matt-
like that Shador didn't do it. He
Matt-
let
Sorry.
everybody do it around him.
We got some stars from Matthew Shelby, and he wants to hear about how Kenny Pickett's going to start for
No,
us.
no.
That's
He's not
what he
gonna
said.
start.
That's
He's
not
not
what
what
he
he
said.
wants to hear. He wants
said
to
he wants
be
to talk
traded.
Pickens.
He's
Hey.
going to be traded.
Hey,
He
I
wants
got
to
him
talk
going
about
for you,
George
dude.
Pickens.
There you go.
George Pickens. He was a bitch for Pittsburgh. I hope he's better for you guys, but I think he's a fucking punk. That's my personal, and that has nothing to do with division. I watch his play on the field, the way he acts, the way he cries. Good luck to you. I think he's a cancer in the locker room if y'all don't humble him real quick. And Jerry Jones, he's real good at
Right,
humbling
Scotty,
fucking
right.
people in the locker room. So I say he's a pain in the ass, and hopefully he don't kill people in your locker room.
He just said he's like
Has he
in a
killed anybody yet?
He's in a.
He'll be the one jumping up in the stands fighting an opposing fan. He's a dick. He's a problem. So good luck to you.
He's just
Hopefully
in a
he's
glass
To
fine.
be
house.
honest, if he fights someone in Dallas, he's probably going to lose to a Dallas fan.
Yes.
I've seen some of them
Probably.
Dallas fans in there, and they're pretty.
What I'm
drunk.
saying is
They are.
he will fight. He will fight an opposing fan. It's
Okay,
when they
okay.
play. It's when they play Pittsburgh. He's going to go out and run his mouth to people that are running their mouth to him, and he's going to end up climbing up in the stands and punching somebody or getting knocked
Malice
the
in
fuck
the
out or
Palace.
something. Like, bro, it's going to happen. He's just that kind of punk. So good luck to you.
Beating AT&T. That's going to be
He
part. is that
won't
gonna-
mess up this locker room. You're right, because Tomlin will put a foot in his ass. But at the same time, Pittsburgh's had a couple other, questionable ones.
Wait.
We could say.
He's talking about. Isn't Matthew Shelby a Dallas fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's saying he's not going to mess up this locker room.
Right.
So what's Tomlin have to do with that?
Oh, yeah. Because
That's what I'm saying.
I was bringing. Yeah. You're right. Jerry Jones, though, he don't know how to.
Well,
keep
then I was
control
like,
over
wait, is
anything.
Matthew Shelby a
I
He don't
feel
know how to keep
George,
control over his
George
coaches
Pickens
or
is in
anything.
he's in a glass house now. Like Everybody can see everything in Jerry's
Did y'all
world.
see
They're
the
under the
one where it
microscope.
said George Pickens complaining because he don't get no one throwing the ball? Now he just has no one throwing the ball at 425 on national
That's
TV every
awesome.
week.
It's so funny.
They got Trey Lance.
Also, Shador's like really popular. He's got the number 1 jersey sales in the NFL.
Yeah.
I just don't want to buy one yet because I have a feeling that he will come up on number 2 before the end of the year or before the beginning of the season. I don't think the other dude will make the team, so I think that 2 will open up.
You don't think Dylan will be there?
Dylan,
Wait, who don't you think will make the team?
the wide receiver that has number 2 right now, is it
Oh,
DeAndre
number
Carter?
2. Number 2.
I think it's DeAndre Carter who has number 2 right
Got
now.
you.
And if he doesn't make the team, that means 2's opened up, and then Shador can take number 2. So I think that's like the best case scenario. That's why I'm holding out on the jersey. It's crazy me talking on the jersey, but I just like the kid, man.
I think that wearing
I
number
just fucking
12
like
is
the kid.
perfect for him, though.
Yeah,
because
it's a
the mirror image.
it's a mirror
that's-
image of
But at the
Deion.
same time, if he's humble
like that.
like he is, if he stays
Huh?
humble like he is a mirror image of it. Like he is a reverse image of his father.
Do you
not
do
so
you
much
like
a mirror
12?
image, but a reverse
I was
image.
joking about Trey Lance.
You like 12? You said.
I
For sure.
No, I said I like Dak. I was talking about
Oh.
Shelby. But I think they assigned him 12, but I also heard that he picked 12 because of TV. So
He said he's chasing Tom Brady.
Yeah.
yeah. So if he picked it because of that,
But who
then
isn't?
Well,
keep him 12.
I think if 2 was available, he would have picked 2. I mean, no
Right.
questions asked.
But was
So I'm
it
saying-
a sign though?
Maybe.
But I would. He's already
I
marketed.
don't know
2.
that he would change
All
that.
of his logo is 2.
I think he changes
But it
the
wouldn't
number
be
2
hard.
because
If it
he's,
opens up.
he's going to be the second quarterback in the guys' roster because Kenny Pickett is starting fucking day 1.
You're
Chuck
out of your
said
mind.
It. Chuck said it.
Yeah, Chuck's out of his mind.
I'm
as
about
well.
to flip this fucking
Yeah,
table. I'll
dude.
tell you what.
So
I'll
I don't
fix
know. I'm
your
rooting for the
computer.
kid.
I'm rooting for him too, to be honest.
Shador didn't throw any picks. Dylan Gabriel did. So, but they said that he would have threw more if the DBs could catch his
Yeah.
So
80
When you throw the ball 75 miles an hour, Jesus, who catches that?
both of you guys are right about Shador. He picked 12, but he said it's because it was simply the best available option. So if he
Yeah,
gets
right.
2, he'll probably take it.
Yeah. Which I hope he does.
I'm just laughing at the way Matt Shelby spelled my name.
I hear you, Keel. I hear you.
Keel.
Well, let's go to the other.
That's the first time
Let's
I've
go to
ever
the other
seen
team
that
in
before.
Ohio real quick.
Not
Let's
me.
talk a little bit about the
I'm
Bengals. Is it their first? I know their first.
Just a first rounder.
Is he? The other guys.
The other guy came out on Twitter and said, "I'm practicing. I don't know what this
Yeah.
guy's talking
Yeah.
about."
Okay,
So.
perfect.
So then that makes me think because that's the same guy
People
who
are
broke
just-
that news about that. Now, Shamar Stewart literally did an interview.
there's a
saying-
video. Yeah, he
there's-
didn't sign.
I know, but I'm saying that what that guy's talking about, I don't know if that's right.
So
Or not.
anyway, the news has your first round pick. Is it Shamar Stewart?
Shamar Stewart,
Shamar Stewart. He has not signed his.
which is true. That's
yeah. I guess it's because of the injury. The injury.
that's what we
clause
don't
in
know.
it.
yeah.
So
He says it's not about money, which like we talked about, like it can't be about money because you're on a fucking rookie contract. You get based off where you get drafted. Is how you're
Right,
getting paid.
right.
Now, I'm sure there's incentives and shit you can try to work in,
Yeah.
but like it's not. It's not like
I thought the Bengals were the only one that didn't have that.
that's the injury waiver.
yep.
Yeah, so basically they're the
Wasn't
only
that fake,
team
though?
Something like
that will waive somebody that's injured that's not a disabling injury.
Right,
So if
but
you
like I was,
pull your hamstring and you're
is that
already
do we know that's
underperforming, they'll cut
100%
you.
true? Because like I said, I was seeing some people were saying that, and some people were saying that's not true. Like
Yeah,
the
I'm
Bengals aren't
looking
the only
into
like,
it.
or not the only team. They're just that's not true.
That's
that
not
they're
true.
The only
They're
team
the
that-
only team.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
All the time.
That's what I was talking about. I don't know because that same account said that.
Yeah.
So I don't, and I've seen other people like disputing that. So I don't know. Who knows? Who fucking knows? To be honest,
I think the teams look for a reason to cut people that are
I just-
sucking.
it's like, come on, bro. Like you got picked
And if you get
way
hurt too,
earlier than what you probably were going to get picked. I told Nick this morning. All the other fucking guys that play for the Bengals have done it. Like I get it.
Had 3
in a
sacks
sense.
in 4 fucking years.
Like,
dude.
come on, brother.
They signed
Now,
him
if
on
it-
the upside. I guess I don't just.
Well, so I was reading why like teams really liked him was because one, he's really fucking athletic. He's really fast.
He's big too.
He's big and he's really fast. He's tough to get. But like that, if that to me, it's like if that didn't translate the sacks in college, like who says it's going to translate the
Yeah.
sacks in the league? Now you know you get better training, they bulk you up more. I guess I don't know something.
Yeah, but dude, you don't like how many
But
sa-
hear
how
me
many
out.
sack
Time out.
leaders in the NFL didn't come
Time
out
out.
of college like with big sack numbers?
Fucking I don't know. My mind just went blank. Who's the Cowboys?
Micah
Micah Parsons
Parsons.
had the same amount of sacks in college. same amount. So
Yeah.
it can happen. You know what I mean?
Okay, touche.
Do you guys? I'm not like saying anything. Do you guys know how many Myles Garrett had in college? I really don't know.
I think he was a dog.
Was he?
He was a number 1
Yeah, I
draft pick,
think
so I'm
he was a
assuming
dog,
that he
though.
had a lot of. I mean,
I wasn't
Yeah.
saying that in any way. I was just meaning. I wonder how many he had because
Yeah.
they're comparing
a lot more than your guy. I'm just kidding.
Chuck.
But
He had 32 and a half sacks at Texas A&M.
32 and a half.
11 and a half,
Holy
12
moly.
and a half, and 8 and a half.
dog was getting busy.
Dog.
Dog was getting busy.
And then
Dog.
Then he started going after Joe Burrow in the NFL.
Dog.
I don't like.
I don't know. Joe
Also,
Burrow's been
the
in Super
Bengals
Bowl
have
or
had
something. I don't know.
no-
Has Myles Garrett been in the Super Bowl?
They've had
Just
no.
saying.
Yeah. We also have. There's been no communication between Cincinnati and Trey
That's
Hendrickson.
crazy too.
So
But also, he still has a whole another year left on his contract. So it comes to that point again where it's like, I know guys want to get signed early and stuff, but like, you still have a whole another year. You gotta go play.
I think
like,
I
don't
get
know.
that, but I think the thing is they told him last year.
I know, and
that
they did. They told him
they
two,
said
2 years,
yeah,
not just
that
last year.
We're
for
going to
2
pay you
years.
this year, depending
They
on.
lied
And he
to him.
balled out
They
this
lied.
year. He held out his end of the.
He's the
So that I would.
he's
I
better.
agree.
He's better than Garrett this year.
If he don't want to be there anymore because of that, I
He
cannot
was.
blame him.
Just one time.
So
I know. I get it, and
Speak
that's
it-
what I'm saying.
speak
He
it, be
needs
about it.
He needs to be fucking.
yeah,
taken
you need
care
to.
of.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
yes.
not disagreeing
He
with that, but
deserves
I'm
it.
also saying like for him to say he's not gonna play, like that's crazy. You have a whole year left on your contract. Like you got to play. Like I don't know. You
I
have
don't
to.
know, dude. He seems
Yeah.
pretty
He don't
fucking
have to.
serious about it.
You don't have to. That's
1 year.
I'm just saying. I feel like he doesn't play. He's not gonna get the contract from another team that he's not. Nobody wanted to trade for it. They didn't want to pay that money, so
the Bengals,
They want if he sits out this year, they won't have to.
I know,
If he
but
holds
He can
out-
walk for free.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is he's not going to get the money that he wants.
If he holds
sits
out, the
this whole year.
Bengals
I don't
will
know.
cut him.
Nah,
if
no
he holds
shot.
out, the Bengals will cut him. I bet.
Well, they
If
can't.
he
They
stays-
can't.
They could.
They would. He's got 1 year left on his contract, bro.
I know.
So if he
Well, they're-
holds out this year, then he's a free agent.
No,
next
he
year.
said
What I'm
he's
saying
saying
is
they're
they
going to
would
cut him
cut
this
him.
year. Like
What
fuck
I'm
him.
saying
We're
is
not-
if
we're not
he
gonna
Well,
let
any
holds out-
team can
if
sign
he
him
holds
for
out for too long,
as low as
whatever.
they'll
possible,
probably say fuck you.
and
dude.
he'll get paid still from Cincinnati.
Well, yeah,
You know what I'm saying,
regardless,
though?
we're paying him for the next year, but
Right.
That's how I feel. Like I think that if you hold out for too long, Bengals.
They
will
should
say,
have done
okay,
signed
fuck
him.
you, dude.
They should have done signed him. They
they
should
probably
have.
can't, dude. They probably can't.
But
They
the fact
probably can't
that-
afford it.
I don't
Being
like
honest,
that they
they
don't
can't
have
afford it anymore.
communication. I hate
Yeah,
that
I
they're
don't-
just like, fuck it, something will happen.
Hey,
Like, man.
I don't hate it. We're Browns fans. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Let him leave. Let him walk.
He's got 1 year
Right.
left on his deal, like he's saying. But I'm saying if he holds
Let him
out,
not play.
Haters, bro.
I think
It is what it is. I don't know what
We're
else
Browns
to say.
fans, bro. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't care if he plays or don't.
dude,
Honestly,
just let him hold out for
For
a
you
year, and then we
guys-
can pick him up in the following year, and he can play Cincinnati.
for you guys, honestly, like that sucks. That sucks ass for you.
Yeah.
That he's
Yeah,
that you guys
yeah.
are in that position. But for us as Browns fans or anybody that's a Steelers fan, they're like, fuck yeah. That would be like Myles Garrett carrying on with his shit earlier. Everybody was like, "Oh,
I get
dude,
it. I'm
I hope to
same way
God,
for me
I hope
watching
to
the
God he
Browns.
comes to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
You guys
I
are-
hope to God
I
he
mean,
comes to Cincinnati."
Quarterback
I heard
after
it
quarterback
all.
after quarterback. You know, it's the same thing watching from my end, right?
But it's as an opposing fan, I hope he doesn't sign. I hope he sits out. I hope he fucking plays the pouting game.
Yeah.
And
I hope he signs a fucking contract and
I
gets
heard
what
he's
he
gonna start
deserves.
playing pickleball
Because he was he was the best
He's playing
fucking.
pickleball.
He's going pro.
Tell me I'm wrong. Was he not the best defensive player in the league
This
last year?
Last year, yeah, he led the league.
So you sign that. You don't fuck
what I-
around.
that's what I
You
thought.
fucking sign it.
I thought we would.
Don't have the
That's
money.
what I'm saying.
Or-
I'm not in the boat of rooting for someone not
he's
to play
been-
because
he's
we
been
play
at the
against
top.
them.
He's been in the top echelon though for the last 2 years.
You don't have the money.
Like he's been. Up
We don't
there.
They
have
don't
money.
have the money. Yeah,
We
that's
don't.
the thing.
He's
Not to
you
pay what he
guys-
wants.
It's because you
Does
had
anybody
too
know
many
what he
people
wants?
that had to be paid.
money, 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 money,
Money.
money.
He wants to be
So,
paid on a tier
are you-
that his peers are paid at. You know where.
Who you talking about? The rookie?
No, Trey Hendrickson.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Hendrickson.
never mind.
All right,
Fuck
I got
the
one.
rook-
I got
fuck
one more
the
thing,
rookie.
so we
He's
can
like
so we
DeMarcus
can
Russell to me. I
so we
could
can
care
get out
less
of here.
About him.
It's 85 degrees in there.
Yeah, it's
I
hot
know,
in here.
it's
It's
warm.
warm.
So can you pull the picture up of the Gatorade bottle? Oh, the Gatorade bottle.
I think with Hendrickson, he wants a long-term contract. Is what
He does.
And
He
a
wants.
long-term
That's what he
big
wants.
money contract.
So
And
it's more than money.
he's been telling him for 3 years that he wants a long-term contract where he wants to be able to move his whole family to Cincy
yeah.
and start their life. He wants. I don't even think they have any kids yet.
They
He
have one
wants
kid.
that. Oh, do
I'm
they?
pretty sure
Okay.
they have one kid.
So he wants to raise that kid and start have more kids. I'm pretty sure in Cincinnati and be there. Cincinnati's been telling him. He's been telling them that for 3. Cincinnati's been telling him for 2. They're going to do it, and they haven't fucking done it. Now they're not even talking to him. So
That's crazy. All right, so on your screen, you guys can see the bottles over the years of Gatorade, and I just wanted to know what is your guys' favorite bottle of Gatorade to drink out of?
Like bottle style.
Bottle style, yeah. Well, it's
That's-
bottle to drink out of. It's so.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like wasn't looking at certain aspects of the bottle. That's why I picked the one I picked.
What bottle do you guys hate the most?
Hate the most. I'm not even
The
going
far
to
left.
include 89, 67, and 65 because I didn't even ever
Yes,
drink out of
agree,
those.
agree.
89
You haven't had a
is
glass
really
Gatorade?
Mm-mm.
They come out with them.
I don't think they make them anymore, do they?
Like
They retroed it.
Yeah, retro it.
Nice.
Out of those though, to be honest, I do not like the 2013 bottle. I hate that fucking bottle. I think the Gatorade doesn't taste right. I like the 09, but we'll get to our favorite.
For
But
those who think the shape of the bottle makes the Gatorade,
it
taste
doesn't,
different.
but it does.
Now, if you were to say aluminum, glass, plastic, that's
Nah.
the
Nah,
shape of the
it's-
bottle. Bullshit.
It's different. It's
Bullshit.
different.
It's
I
different.
I hate the
can't buy
09
it.
bottle. I hate the 13 bottle. The only bottle for me, the number one bottle on your screen right now, is the 04 bottle.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Gatorade tastes just so crisp out of that bottle. The
Now,
mouthpiece-
ice cold
the
fucking
mouthpiece-
97.
But
is
an
oh,
ice cold
boy.
97
Boy.
is just it's right there. So 97 and 04 are top tier bottles of Gatorade. Agree or disagree? Those are top two, right? Around the table we can agree on that, right?
96, 97.
96, 97?
Yes.
You would like the little nipple
Those are
bottle.
my kids. Those are my kids, man. Like those are my babies. Back when I was young.
Give me the 97 all day.
97. Chuck, what about you, bub?
My favorite is definitely 04.
Yeah,
Yeah, 04.
that's right. I want to talk to someone
because
who drank a
because the
freaking
Gatorade tastes so
a
much
juice
better out of
box
it, Chuck.
version
Or
of
does
Gatorade.
it
That's what I
like
was
the
born.
fucking mouth?
That's like drinking it out of a
Hey, Nino from the other podcast, he's in our YouTube chat, and he said from the Cut Different Network, he said 04 as well before
Yeah.
we even
That's like
said
drinking
that.
from a bottle, man.
And
That's
shout
the
out
best.
to you. His name's Nino.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
from
to you,
the-
Nino. He said shout out to all the sports pod.
Big shout out to you,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, brother. Thank you.
That I think the 19 version is just like the little pod thing where you can like bust the flavor into the bottle. So, or it's water. I don't know. So, but yeah. So,
I think you're right.
yeah, it's got to be those Gatorade pods.
Now I don't mind. 09. I don't mind 09. To me, I don't
it's
mind
just huge.
it. It is big.
It's a
but-
big. It doesn't fit in any cup holders, bro.
Nah, but when you had to when you brought your cooler, like I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
like
yeah,
bringing
yeah.
your little cooler on
Mm,
wheels, and put
okay.
that in the edge of your or the end of your dugout or something.
yeah, that thing hit. It would.
Pull it out of that big old fucker in there.
In my personal opinion, out of ones I've been alive for, which was so we'll go 96 and on. If I had to rank them in from worst to best, it'd be 19, and then it'd go to 13, 09, 96, 97, 04. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah. But all right, man. I think that's about all we have for you guys tonight. Anybody have anything else they want to bring to the table?
What about Derek Carr? Did we mention Derek
Oh,
Carr
we did
retiring?
not. We did not.
After was it 11 seasons? How many seasons has he been in the league now?
I told y'all Kenny Pickett was going to start.
11.
Kenny Pickett is not going to
For
start
the
for
Saints.
Saints.
I've been right all along.
He's going to start. They're going to
Sorry.
trade for him.
That is so funny. All right,
Who
man.
do we get out of the trade? A pick later, or do we get a weapon?
Pickett.
No, they give us a fucking Gatorade cooler.
Probably
They'd give us a 65.
I was about to say
from
another-
98.
What is
no,
old Gare Bear? Bag of Sprite and some fucking chips. So, all right, y'all.
Real quick, Matt Hendrickson led sacks last year.
That's what. Yeah.
He was asking what he led in.
Yes.
He had 19 and a half. So that our new guy, he had 3 and 4 years. So
He said, "Go
we're
Cowboys."
set.
I can't agree with you, Matt, but I'm ready for football, brother.
Oh, I miss football so much.
Hey, it's getting warm out. We're gonna have to hang out soon. You're like a block and a half away from me.
Hell yeah.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
man.
warm, though.
We are the All In Sports Podcast, and we will see you guys next Tuesday. Because it's time for us to sign out and get the fuck out of here because it's hot in here. I'm Nick.
I'm Fees.
I'm JP.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Chuck.
All In Nation. Make sure you guys. All In Nation.
Bye-bye.
Make sure you guys stick around us.